Nithyanandam. Nithyanandam, let's start with the power manifestation session. Let's sit straight, visualize Bhagwan in your third eye, and let's start with the Sadguru Vandanam. Nithyanandam Paramashivam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gagana Sadusham Tattvamasyadilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Nithyanandam, Swamiji has given us such great truth. Shivajnana Bodha, supernal effulgent. How he lives in the Nirvikalpa Samadhi, continuously possessed by Paramashiva. How he has enacted the whole Leela. How he has gone through for years, 10 years of accused, and still he could be in such a beautiful oneness with Paramashiva. And he himself has given us the darshan, the boon today of unclutching and giving the experience inside us, not only the Leela, not only the darshan, not only the diksha, explaining the great science of how when we withdraw from the reaction assumption patterns, all these five great powers will start manifesting in us when we understand that whatever is going on is only delusion, whether we are withdrawing from it or whether we are clearing up the mess or trying to fix the mess. Whatever we are doing, we are only again and again getting into the space of delusion. When we withdraw and unclutch into Swamiji himself, as he manifests through us again and again, repeating the same thing again and again, telling us that Swamiji will manifest all the things for us. Just withdraw and unclutch and just be in the supernal effulgent of Swamiji. So today we'll go to the Shastra Pramana now.
Is taken from the Shiva Sutra, Sutra 1.19. Shakti Sandhane Sharirotpatihi. Shakti Sandhane Sharirotpatihi.
Here Swamiji beautifully explains, by aiming and fixing the self on Shakti, uniting in oneness with the supreme power, the embodiment of that which is cognized and willed, manifest at once all the dimensions. Here Swamiji gave us beautiful powers when we are withdrawn from the reaction assumption pattern. We start manifesting the powers, the Satya, Ahimsa, Asteya, Aprigraha, and Brahmacharya. All these are five powers that each one, we are having a maturity of our consciousness. Each one becomes a power in us. Every time when we are stuck in these unconscious delusions, whether it is stealing, whether it is the whole anger, depression, anything, or whether it is happy, it's all delusion unless we understand Paramashiva inside us is manifesting the whole space in us continuously. The space that Swamiji is taking us to again and again, reminding us that life is a manifest. Even for 1 minute, he says, if you are able to manifest the consciousness over this matter. We are in the bioenergy starts getting radiated. Even for a minute, the whole 23 hours and 59 seconds, minutes, we are in completely delusion. Even for 1 minute, even for few seconds, we are in the consciousness manifesting powers. We are in the supernal effulgence. Again and again, he says, supernal effulgence of Paramashiva. We need to rest in that to make us understand that the power manifestation helps us to really see it in our reality. With our mind and our consciousness, we are able to grasp the higher cognitions into our reality. And beyond the delusion, there exists a plane, the supernal effulgence of Paramashiva. We rest in that and experience that when we manifest the powers, when we connect to Swamiji in the oneness, that he himself is manifesting through us continuously, whether we are eating, whether we are sleeping, whether we are deciding, everything is because he manifests through us. And more he is making decisions in us. The less and less the anger, the reaction, the delusion happens in us. Letting Swamiji to happen in us, letting Swamiji to possess us, letting Swamiji to make us manifest these powers and our life is what Swamiji is giving as a big boon for all of us. To understand the greatest possibility that we are, again and again, when we remember this continuously, whatever happens, he is manifesting through us. If we stand very strong in that, that's why here it says, by aiming and fixing, not getting disturbed, but fixing ourselves, the self on Shakti, that only Swamiji is making us walk, talk. Everything that he does is because of him I do it. Because of him I speak. Because of him I sit. Because of him I eat. When we are uniting in oneness, complete oneness, the self-effulgent, the supernal effulgent with Paramashiva, completely we become one and same with Paramashiva. The oneness simply happens in us. The embodiment of that which is cognized. When we cognize and will decide that Paramashiva is manifesting everything through us, we only celebrate and manifest all the powers. Now let's go to the instruction. Today we are going to do the ability to redraw the hidden picture. We are going to draw the picture, the breadth dimension. Here you can have a partner, or you can select a page, whatever the page number you can select, and you can, without opening the book, just connecting to Paramashiva, you will be able to see the picture and draw that. So now let's sit straight. If you can sit in Padmasana, excellent. Or if you can sit in Sukhasana, that's wonderful. Just fold your legs and sit down comfortably. Continuously contemplate on these great truths. Am I eating or Swamiji is eating? Am I drinking or Swamiji is drinking? Continuously bring Swamiji in front of whatever you're doing. Everything, every action is happening because he is manifesting through you. Again and again and again, bringing Swamiji, the less the confusion, less the delusion, less and less of the reaction assumption pattern happens through us. We'll be aligned to the highest possibility, the maturity of consciousness. More and more flowers into us, and we'll be manifesting all the powers of Paramashiva and fulfilling all our desires. Exactly what we are come here for. So sit straight, contemplate on these great truths. From the navel, chant the Mahavakya. Each time we chant the Mahavakya, we are opening the door to consciousness. So deeply connect to it with a deep listening. Start chanting the Mahavakya. and let's start manifesting the powers. Let's chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Sit straight, visualize Swamiji in your third eye, and contemplate on these great truths. Continuously chant the Mahavakya deeply, with a deep listening from your navel center. We'll play the Mahavakya now.
Paramashivam Om Nithyananda Paramashivam Om Nithyananda Paramashivam Om Nithyananda Paramashivam Paramashivam Om Nithyananda Paramashivam Om Nithyananda Paramashivam Om Nithyananda Paramashivam Nithyananda Paramashivam Om 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 Nithyananda Paramashivam Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivam.
Nithyanandam, please go ahead and check the picture. Verify what, open the page and verify, or if you have a partner, verify what Swamiji has shown you. If you're just in oneness with Paramashiva, if you rest in the supernal effulgent of Paramashiva, of Swamiji, you can see how you manifest these powers. So go ahead and verify and share it in the Sri KAILASA Kotiyar Manifesting Power Group. All the great powers, the Leelas of Paramashiva, whatever he's manifesting through us, go ahead and share with everybody. Whenever even a small diagram that you have drawn, only the leaf, only the pencil that you've seen, and exactly in the book there is a pencil and there's so many things. Please go ahead and share that. every time, even if it is small, the seed might be small, the banyan tree is large. Each time you share, the seed sprouts into a small sprout and banyan tree grows from that. So sharing is like you growing into a banyan tree. More and more we enrich. The seed becoming the tree, and the tree bearing the fruits, and the fruits start giving more seeds, which will again bear the tree itself in that. So more and more when we enrich, when we contribute to others' life, we start expanding, and the depression, the guilt, the anger just disappears from us. The more and more we share is the best healing message for us to understand that Paramashiva is making us do everything and manifest through everything. The best things in our life, the worst things in our life, Paramashiva is protecting us and manifesting everything the best possible way. More and more we understand that life is a celebration. Swamiji himself has come down to make us understand that Swamiji is manifesting every bit of our life and making us understand the maturity of consciousness. Jnana Bhakti, how Gopikas had not just the infatuation or just the love, but Jnana Bhakti. They were in deep understanding that Krishna was an enlightened avatar, consciousness itself. Same way Swamiji has come down to manifest the great powers of Paramashiva. And through us, and we are the lucky chosen people to manifest today. So go ahead and share that you're a lucky winner to manifest these great powers today, and message all of them to come and join us for more darshans, more satsangs, and more initiation. It's a boon that Swamiji gives us every day. You can have thousands of gurus who can give satsangs, but only Swamiji can shift the space inside us, remove that past cluttering, confusion, depression, everything, and bring us up to the higher consciousness, maturity of consciousness. So every day, being part of the Charya Pada, Yoga Pada, Kriya Pada, that Atmalinga Puja every day for 10 minutes, and the Jnana Pada makes us complete. So go ahead and share and enjoy and celebrate the state, space, and being and super consciousness of Paramashiva. The Sri KAILASA itself happening in all of us. Let's celebrate that. Such a beautiful space. So let's surrender the power manifestation and powerful cognition to Swamiji's lotus feet. Again and again, when we surrender to Bhagwan's lotus feet, we expand into the maturity of consciousness, and more we are able to grasp the higher cognitions that Swamiji is taking us through. So with that, visualize Bhagwan in your third eye, and let's end with the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purna Purnamudashyate Purnasya Purnamataya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavate Shri Nityananda Paramashivam Paduka Arpanamastu. Om Nithyanandam. Thank you, everybody, and see you in the next power manifestation session. Nithyanandam.